Hey y'all, welcome back my lovelies. Today is a continuation of our beginner crochet videos. Hopefully you have watched how to make a slip knot, how to hold your hook and your yarn, and how to make chains. Because today we're moving on to the single crochet stitch. Okay, so what you'll need today is your crochet hook. I have my 5.0 millimeter hook, size H, and I have my size 4 medium weight yarn. Alright, so let's get your stuff together and let's get started. So first what you're going to do is make your slip knot. Wrap around your finger, cross over, take your loop off, towards the back, pull through, and there's your slip knot. Grab your hook, put through your loop, and pull the yarn tight. Okay? Wrap your yarn around your finger, pointer finger, and grab. And let's make a chain of 6. So here's 1, yarn over, pull through, 2, yarn over, pull through, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? Now, what I want to show you is if you look at your chains, I like to see that they look like hearts. Okay? And on the back, you'll notice these loops that hold your hearts together. Little bumps or humps on the back or whatever. Okay, so what we're going to do is crochet into the top loop of each chain, okay? In order to do that, we need to make one extra chain so that way it will give us leverage to be able to move around. So chain one more, okay? There you go. Now here's your chain 6. And we're going to go into the top part, if I could, there we go. We're going to go into the top part of that chain, yarn over, and then pull through. Okay? Now you have 2 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over, and you're going to pull through both loops on your hook there. So there's 1 and 2. You just made your first single crochet. Good job. Now, let's work into the next chain. Here we have our heart. We're going to go through the heart, yarn over, pull through that first loop, and now you have your 2 loops on your hook. And you're going to yarn over and pull through both loops. There's your second single crochet. Again, top part of the chain, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, and pull through both loops. Halfway there. Next one, into the top chain, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, and pull through both loops. And now you have 2 more chains left to go into. There's 1, pull over, yarn over, and pull through both. And then last chain, insert, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through both loops. There you go. You have just made your first row of single crochets. Now what? Okay, so what you're going to do is now just chain 1. So chain 1, yarn over and pull through. There we go. We got our little loop to help us work. So what we have to do is work back across. If you notice on the top part of all the chains, the single crochets you just did, there's our hearts again. So now what we're going to do is when we're working through, we're going to be going through both loops, both the top part of the heart, okay? So here's one loop and there's two. Okay, you see that? So we're going to go through both loops. So let's turn our work around, and then you'll see it's kind of like a hole right at the top right there. So here's our chain, and here's our first stitch. So let's go into that little hole and make sure it goes through both loops on our hook. There you go, there's your heart. And then you're going to yarn over and pull through that first loop. Yarn over and pull through both loops on the hook. And you'll notice you see a little chain that you made right there. Okay, so next, again, going through the heart. I know it doesn't sound right, but it's the best way to describe what I'm doing. So go through the heart. There you go. Yarning over and then pulling through. Yarn over and then pull through both loops. And then you can kind of see your hole that you go through next. Yarn over, pull through one, yarn over, and pull through both loops. Make sure you're holding your work down. It's a lot easier when you can hold your work down and keep it away from your yarn. So yarning over, pulling the work, pull through one, okay, then yarn over, and then pull through both. Alright, let's do it again. Here's one here. Yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over, pull through two loops. Now it looks like we're done, but if you look, there's still one more heart that we need to go into. These tend to be a little bit more challenging, only because it's harder to get through both loops. And if you just get through one, here I'll show you. If you just go through one, it's going to leave kind of a bigger hole. So we want a tighter stitch. So, making sure you go through one, and here's the second part of that stitch. The whole heart right there. Then you can yarn over, pull through, yarn over, and pull through two. And there you have just made another row of single crochets. There's your hearts on top. Alright, let's do one more row. We're going to chain one, turn your work. See our little holes on the top there? We're going to, don't forget to go into the first one. And make sure you can count across, or count as you go across to make sure that you get all the stitches. So we're going to be counting 6. Okay, so here's our first one. Yarn over, pull through both loops. Second stitch, going through both loops. Okay, yarn over, pull through 2. Again, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. 2 more stitches, yarn over, pull through 2. Alright, so here we go, our last stitch again. And here, it can get a little confusing because you'll see this stitch right here, which is our chain 1. You don't want to go into that. You want to go into the heart that's right here at the end. So we're going to go through the first one. Oh. The first one, see, even I still have trouble. And the second one, there we go. Okay, so then you're going to yarn over and pull through both. Make sure you pull through both. You don't want to be leaving holes in there. Yarn over and pull through 2. Let's make sure we have our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And remember, this is our chain 1. There, alright? You have just made 3 rows of single crochet. Congratulations, good job. Hopefully you did not give up and that you continued working with us today. And have a good time. Don't feel stressed out. Don't feel like you can't do it. Just keep practicing. Watch the videos over again and follow them along. And you can do this. And you'll be making bigger projects in no time. Alright, well, thank you for joining me today again. And have a wonderful, blessed day.